gotta fix my wheels. Getting stuck on the ground a little bit, babe. Yeah. All right, so looks it's not coming out too bad, yo. It's not too shabby. We finally set up the stream deck too, so we could flip through scenes and all that. Pretty swell, pretty easy. We got the multi-view angle. Just gotta get it out there more. I don't stream more. I don't stream often anymore. Hitting that live button feels so different. So if you're tuning in, y'all, hope you're having a good night. Playing Madden NFL is gonna have a little quick game before I go to bed soon. In a little bit, testing out everything, the streaming, the settings, and all that. But for some reason, it wasn't picking up the audio in my was not picking up audio on my Xbox controller. But as soon as I took off the headset for the Xbox controller, it picked it up. So I'm wondering if something's wrong with the NDI over there. This computer technicality stuff be getting in my head, be fucking with me. I wonder what this do, man. John was supposed to play some Madden with me. I don't know what happened. Test streaming. I got Madden up. Let me see if you do a quick online game with me. If not, that'd be good. That'd be cool. Tomorrow night? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Make it a date, homie. You probably had a long day today, man. Yeah, LOL. So wait, so tomorrow night he wanna play tomorrow night. I'm gonna play tonight anyway. I was gonna do my franchise. moved the New York Giants to Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Don't say shit. I still got iced coffee. Cause I'm still young, right? I shouldn't be like feeling this old and cranky and tired and sore. Or should I? Yo, I got my ass whooped by Dallas, bro.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the New York Giants. And it's Dak Prescott. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Cowboys come out on top, and Brian Schottenheimer has his first W as the head coach of Big D. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Cleveland Browns. And here it's the fullback, and an all-pro at that, Patrick Ricard. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is Daniel Jones. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Colts are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
We got Chiefs next week. And I think we're home finally, right? This is our first home game in Brooklyn. And we lost 2 games in a row, bro. I suck in defense. They're 87 across the board, bro. We gotta turn it around, huh? There's a storyline in this.
Words alone can't stop a losing streak. If it were that easy, every coach would do it. Words do, however, lead to actions, and somebody needs to lead them back to winning football.
Is the game lagging? Winning is not our focus. Who would say that, bro? I wonder if it's lagging. It shows the bit rate. It's unstable. Why?
hoping the return home can be what they need.
Maybe about, hold on. I can't even do it from right here. I don't think I could.
Menu narration set to 99.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders and, frankly, in the entire locker room. They need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
That's to the right side and incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact. He makes the play behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
I fucked up big time there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week. Throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around. And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Giants offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go. Go.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Gain of 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. And a shotgun. It's Dart moving to his right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
One spot to the other.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. With that, well, we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
Give me that.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, they've punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On the play fake, here's Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down.
So every team practices this on both sides. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and that's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Giants will a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now, Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They put Kelsey in motion. That's complete left side to Worthy. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chiefs.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They'll get maybe 3 out of this one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes. This caught ringside by Wood. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Giants leading this one early.
3-0
And EA
end of the
Sports
first quarter.
NFL Sunday returns after
They're about
this.
to get a field goal if they don't stop them.
The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And it's into the hands of Kelsey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for first and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Giants offense headed back to take over once more. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-ones. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback. He can play H-back. He can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to take space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
First and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. Here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Off. Here's Mahomes. Flush to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Here's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Got a man. It's Kelsey. Complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Mahomes now on second down.
You're all right.
He takes off.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Look him up on a second down and 8.
At the Giants' 14-yard line.
Mahomes back. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
And it's third down.
Third down, they need 5. Now Mahomes to the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs extend their advantage to 14-3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line. They would now 10 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL. Yeah, it hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively just as the ball was. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Here sitting down. He's just fucking getting first downs.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's clear whenever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Pacheco. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Offense is definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That one taken in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out to a 21-3 advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Giants offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Big completion. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants are back within 2 scores.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Did they actually play in this 1 second, bro? That's crazy.
Mahomes going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Off he goes. And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there. Big play for KC. 35 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
Yo, what the fuck
He'll
is
swing
going
it out
on, yo?
wide
You
to
fucking
Pacheco.
serious?
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the... You can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
Talk about Madden dick riding fucking Kansas City.
Gibson now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30s. Giants offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half.
86 yards,
They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. A carry here for Tracy. And he's dropped behind the line again.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll be second down. They'll go play action here with Dart. That is George Karlaftis in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's third down. And throwing is Dart, escaping to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
That's good for a first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On play action, it is... Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
First down.
They'll run with Tracy. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Wandale Robinson down Giants. That is second. He catching
Oh, fucking time.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Giants 14. Gano set to kick off.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he will just pass the 25 to the 26-yard line. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26
2nd and 7. Throwing now, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Giants 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
That's crazy,
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Giants offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a game of 33. Good for 8.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Out to his right. Now he takes off. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
What was this?
Give him
game
11 on the scramble.
Come on.
And give them a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
6 yards.
They'll look to pick up the pace. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
He called the timeout. Damn.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Rolling right. He's going to keep it in to the pylon. He's in. Jackson Dart. Touchdown, Brooklyn. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants back within a couple of scores. It's 5-21. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Stop him, bro.
The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Micah McFadden getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Damn, just right.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this 1st down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the 1st down marker, sets up 4th down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Throwing. Dart. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Play fake, now Dart. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A pick up there of 19 yards. That's good for a Giants first down. The run here with Devin Singletary. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
They'll run the toss play with Singletary. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Two runs going in the wrong direction, and now it is 3rd and 15. Dart. Throw left side. That's Johnson. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Yellow. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle. Complete to Brown. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Butker now for the extra point.
Well, it's a wrap, guys, because no reason playing this.
The kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
I got some polishing up to do, bro. I suck.
It's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.
It's crazy, man. Played me, bro. They straight played me. Can't believe I got my ass whooped like that, bro. Money making butt. Alright, Dumber now. Let's go.